For many people, the dream of owning a single supercar is enough to aspire towards. For others, those who have already amassed a collection of fine sports and supercars, something more exclusive is required to satisfy them. Enter the Aston Martin V12 Speedster, out of reach for most, but highly attractive to its intended customers. The car presents the best of Aston and its manufacturing prowess. The sheer elegance of the Speedster's exterior is equaled by the top-notch engineering beneath, and the car is more compromised than one of Aston's significantly cheaper regular models. But that's not the point. Hey guys, welcome back to iCar. And if you clicked on this video, we already know your taste in automobiles is top-notch. In this video, we're going to show you the top 10 things you need to know about the Aston Martin V12 Speedster, a modern homage to Aston's iconic DBR1, track-ready masterpiece. But before we start, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content on the latest cars, supercars, concepts, prototypes, and more. Now before wasting any time, let's get into it. Number 10. Bespoke Q by Aston Martin creation. Q by Aston Martin is the brand's renowned bespoke customization service. Designed in many ways as a show car, the V12 Speedster was created to showcase the best of Aston. From the skills of its craftspeople to the dedication of its engineers and the bold nature of its designers. The car isn't just a display piece. The Speedster is also likely to seriously impress those behind the wheel. Where the driving experience is concerned, the all-around visibility combined with serious power makes it an almost unrivaled proposition. Number 9. Inspiration drawn from the past. One of the major inspirations for the Speedster comes from the 1950s race car. The Aston Martin DBR1 began competing in 1956 and most notably secured victory in the 1959 24 Hours of Le Mans. Perhaps surprisingly, the car is also inspired by aircraft manufacturer Boeing and their FA-18 fighter jet. Specific graphics associated with the aircraft can be found within a version of the car, along with several other aviation touches. Number 8. Fitted with a monstrous V12 power plant. Under the V12 Speedster's hood is unsurprisingly a V12. This monster of an engine has a 5.2-liter displacement and is kitted out with twin turbochargers. 48 valves make this a marvel of engineering and help generate an impressive 555 pound-feet of torque. The power plant was derived from the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, which produces a highly respectable 700 horsepower in its new home. Number 7. Rapid performance credentials. As you might expect with a V12 under the hood, the Speedster can pack a serious punch. The power generated is enough for a seriously quick 0 to 60 mph time of just 3.5 seconds. Keep your foot planted, and the Speedster will continue up to 186 mph. Number 6. Unquestionably rare. Aston is only making 88 examples of the Speedster, so you would have to be extremely lucky to get hold of one. The open-top design is currently an in-vogue trend among manufacturers, with many special edition cars sporting this dramatic construction. By comparison, 149 examples of the lightweight McLaren Elva will be crafted. Similarly, around 500 units of the 812 superfast-derived Ferrari Monza are in the pipeline. Number 5. James Bond-linked paint job. Aston Martin is the brand most people instantly think about when James Bond is mentioned. Iconic vehicles such as the legendary DB5 have almost become characters in their own right. Such is the role they have played in the franchise's films. Cementing this link is the Speedster's launch color. Skyfall Silver evokes images of Bond and M blasting into remote Scotland to hole up in his ancestral home. The name alone will no doubt secure a number of sales. Number 4. It doesn't come cheap. With a price tag of $950,000, the V12 Speedster is a fairly expensive extravagance. However, buyers can see where their money has been spent, especially with the high-quality material used throughout. The internal switchgear is uprated when compared to other Aston models, and the air vents crafted from high-quality metal and top-notch tan brown leather features in many areas. Number 3. The interior is full of carbon fiber. Aston has really gone to town where carbon fiber is concerned. The technical material is widely used from the door inserts to the seat backs, dashboard, and part of the steering wheel. It is not just the interior. The Speedster's entire chassis and body panels are pretty much exclusively constructed using strong and lightweight carbon fiber. Number 2. Borrow parts from other Aston models. Like many manufacturers, Aston has made extensive use of its parts bin when designing and constructing this new model. The Speedster is linked most closely to the Vantage and DBS Superleggera. Borrowing adaptive suspension components and carbon ceramic brakes, the Speedster takes its pick from Aston Martin's component catalog. Number 1. It's roofless. One of the most striking and noticeable things about the Speedster is its lack of a roof. There is not even a windshield, and for safety, drivers must wear a helmet for protection or risk life-changing injury. The radical open-top design of the Speedster is an emulation of Aston's iconic DBR1 racer. A World Sports Car Championship regulation change in 1956 meant competitors no longer had to make a road-legal model for homologation. Consequently, Aston's designers were set free and came up with the radical open cockpit design. What do you think about the car? Is it worth the money, or is it another overhyped car? Tell us in the comments below. We would like to hear from our viewers. See you in the next video with another amazing car.